Welcome, Inner Universe community. My name is Sanchita Pandey, and our topic for today is 5 truths about life. So, here we go. The first truth about life is you give out and you receive. So, whatever you are exuding is what you are receiving at any moment of time. So, what are the emotions you are feeling at any time? That is the vibration you are creating around you, and this is what makes your receptive mode. You are like a radio station, and anytime you are exuding a certain kind of vibration, you are actually tuned into that particular vibration. So what are you exuding is how you are feeling at any point of time. Now, what are the ways in which you can really feel good? If you are sitting and sulking and thinking only about yourself, all everything that pertains to your success, your life, then it is nice to think about yourself, but then you are only self-centered, thinking about yourself, making sort of goals only for yourself. So reach out to others. Now, this is one truth of life where you serve others and you don't have to go far and beyond. Start serving people living around you. That is all you need to do. Somebody who needs your help, somebody who requires nice, compassionate words from you. That is all you need to do. And as you exude these fine emotions and as you try to bring a smile on somebody else's face, you'll see that you in turn feel good. You start feeling good. You help others and you will receive help just at the right time. Now, during quarantine, I made it a point to just visit a few points in our town. The person who was taking care of the parking area in the market, or the person who used to sit there with a bowl near the club, those are the people I reached out to. Every month, every 15 days, I used to just go and try to look for them, and that is how I reached out to them. And in so many ways, I can see how little acts of kindness have made a difference in my own life. So whenever I think of going into the kitchen to cook, it is my husband who volunteers to cook, or it will be my daughter who will say, I've learnt a new dish and she wants to cook something, or we just get a random call from the hotel saying that we have included a certain menu and so they want us to try that. And so that is how something which makes me comfortable, not cooking and making videos for you. So that is how you will also get moments where people reach out to you and make you feel good. Who started this? You created ripples of kindness, ripples of smiles, and those ripples echoed back to you. So whether you understand this in terms of sound or in terms of ripples, everything is vibration after all. So the words you speak are vibration. They come back to you. They rebound. They echo back in your own life. Speak good words. Deeds you do, they come back to you in myriad ways. What you do for others, everything you do, you speak, you think, even thoughts are vibrations, they'll just come back to you. So open your heart for people, open your heart for doing good, being of service to others right from where you are, and that is what you are going to receive. The second truth about life is being prayerful. Now, the best way to lead your entire day is by being connected with the source. This source lies within. So, there is nothing without. All starts from within. As within, so without. As you clean and clear up your inner universe, you can see the difference it will make in the abundance and in everything you experience outside. So be prayerful, and your prayers don't need to be difficult shlokas that you do not understand. They can be simple prayers in simple words. God understands that. And so the best way to pray is also reaching out to what the Creator has created. Now, you feel appreciated when somebody thanks you. The same goes with the Creator too. When you serve animals, when you love animals, when you love plants, when you love human beings around you, what happens is the Creator is happy with you. It is like, I appreciate your creation. And so you are not speaking in words, but whatever you are doing for them, your very being becomes so prayerful and peaceful. And you will be able to see signs of how peaceful you have become, because you'll see butterflies around, or synchronicity, and animals coming to you. Like we have this cat coming near our house right at the door, and she sleeps there with her kitten. It is such a beautiful sight to see. Or there are so many big trees around our house, but that one small branch right in front of the front door, there, that is the place the bird chose to build up her nest. So these are ways to, and the plants grow beautifully. It is like poetry growing around in your house. So that shows your vibrations, and that is how you know you are peaceful, you are doing well as far as your thoughts, words and deeds are concerned. So serve plants, serve animals. We all try to reach out to God. God will love us more when we reach out to His creation. Today we went for a long drive, and there we saw a very weak dog, and my daughter was like, why is this dog so weak? And then we came back home, and she decided to go back on her own. Both my daughters went back, found the dog and fed him bread, and he ate all the bread so quickly, and I was very proud of them. That is what is known as good parenting. Or I was proud of myself too, and I was so proud of the work that they did. Having compassion for people around you, for any living thing, big or small, around you, because the inherent nature of animals is to run away from you, go away from you. And if animals are coming near you, that means they find you very peaceful, they find some kind of security near you. I saw a few cockroaches near the garden. One way was to bring the insect repellent and just finish them off in one go. But then you have to pause, think, this is God's creation and every life is sacred. And so I took a broom, one by one I picked up these cockroaches and left them outside the garden. That is how I showed my respect towards God's creation. So you will also get lot of opportunities. You will always have a choice whether to think about these living beings, small creatures, or to take care, to give them some love, or at least protect them, or not harm them at least. So if you cannot do good for others, at least do not harm others in thought, in word, or in deed. The best way to connect with God is by taking care of what God has created for you. The third truth about life is that you are whole and worthy as you are right now. The universe taps into your now vibrations. How are you feeling now? We are constantly striving for something. We have new dreams. It is nice to have dreams and desires, but to feel sorry for ourselves that we have not achieved, where have we reached, constantly trying to logically define from where we started and where we have reached. So it is like we are striving, and never do we arrive at the destination. The truth is that the journey is the most important thing in your life, because this is where you just learn a lot of things which are necessary to sustain there when you reach your destination. And this journey teaches you ways in which you can actually reach your destination. And there is no destination as such. It is like you are just enjoying the ride, and the ride goes on. So life is like such a ride, a joyful ride, and it will just continue. So keep serving, keep loving yourself, and feel worthy all the time. Your I am affirmations are very, very important. Always say, I am worthy, I am. Always believe like you are, it is already done for you. You are already there. And now you start behaving like that, you start thinking like that, and this goes into your subconscious mind, and this creates the life you have ever desired. So what you have to do is feel happy and satisfied with where you are. Dreaming big, that is fine, but not sitting and feeling sad for not having reached where you want to reach, because you cannot be unhappy and reach a happier destination. You must be happy to reach a happy destination. It is like you go for a cruise or you go for a vacation. You must be, it is not that place which is giving you happiness. You are already happy, and now you find that place interesting. You go and want to discover new things there, new people, visit new markets there. But if you are unhappy inside, no change of place can help you. So it all starts from within again. So you must be a happy person, and then any kind of place, anything will look like a blessing for you. Otherwise, you are taking yourself along everywhere you are going. And so any change of place will not help, because you are there sulking, feeling sad. So if you are happy, if you want to be happy, if you want to know what true happiness is all about, first you have to be happy, joyful from inside. And this includes being in gratitude for every little blessing that you already have, being satisfied right where you are right now, and not comparing and competing and striving all the time. Don't create strategies, don't try too much, don't do too much. Just be happy. That is what you need to do, because as you are exuding good vibrations, everything beautiful will align. The fourth truth about life is check your mindset. This is something we need to constantly keep doing, because we have a certain mindset and we do not know that we have a particular way of behavior or particular way of doing things, particular way of seeing things, of perceiving things around us. You have a scarcity mindset, so you will always believe in scarcity. Now when you see richness, instead of appreciating that richness, you will see, no, this person has not worked hard for it, so this person doesn't deserve the richness. You are telling to the universe you do not like richness, though you have always wanted to be rich, you want abundance in your life. But when you saw abundance, when you saw richness, you perceived it as, this is not for him, so it is not for you either. You did not appreciate it. Likewise, when you see somebody talented, you do not appreciate that. So start appreciating everything beautiful around you, and that is what is the message you give to the universe. Yes, I like it, and then it is possible that this thing flows into your life because you are ready to receive it. You say you like it. When you say yes to something, you are ready to receive it. When you say no to something, then also you are ready to receive it. That is why see good in others, because when you see the bad, the faults in others, what happens is that is what you are attracting in your own life too. Whatever you are giving your attention to, it is being attracted in your own life. So if a person is good but he has certain bad habits, just choose the good in that person and just don't think about the bad factors in that person. So you only attract the good factors about this person's life. And so all the good things that you choose from time to time, from moment to moment, they start flowing into your life, and then this is what your experience becomes. Some people are not ready for change. Now we have these YouTubers, they started with very few subscribers, but they were persistent and they kept going. Those who were not persistent enough, they left in between, and those who were persistent became successful. So it is all about mindset. If you believe in yourself, you will be able to do it. And these people have broken out from this 9 to 5 job chain, and now they are on their own. They have become entrepreneurs in their own right. So it is all about self-belief. Do you believe enough in yourself? And do you have the grit to keep striving for something? And then one day you see success. So it is not one day's success actually. It is a cumulative effect of all the days you believed in yourself, persistence, and that is what success is made of. The fifth truth about life is that life circumstances will never remain the same. There will be upheavals outside, changes in experiences, different types of people, behaviors will be different, promises will be kept and broken. And so these are the different kinds of circumstances, life situations you are going to experience. But all you have to do is maintain your alignment with your inner being, alignment with the inner source. And that is what is mastery all about. Always there is exchange of energy between two people. So see to it that the energy exchange is with, this exchange is always with a person at a higher vibration. If you start connecting with lower vibrations, with argument, with wanting to be right all the time, then you are actually lowering your vibrations at any moment of time. So you are in an argumentative mood, you are sad, or you are resentful, you are angry. That is what you will attract. So you'll be really surprised to find that more people who want to argue with you will come into your life. More situations like these are attracted into your life, and you will be solving situations and trying to prove yourself right to one person, and now it is more people. And so this is what you are attracting into your life, because you are paying attention to this kind of vibration. So give your attention to higher vibrations of peace, of love, of satisfaction, justice, happiness, inner joy, creativity. The best way to feel good is by doing what makes you feel good. So do more of what makes you feel good, and that will serve as a prayer, that will serve as something which will keep you satisfied, aligned, peaceful. So these are the 5 ways you can just keep your life right on track and enjoy high vibrations in order to attract better things in your life and to attract abundance in your life. Thank you so much, Inner Universe community. This is all in this video. It is beautiful to connect with all of you. My blessings and love are always there for you. I wish abundance, peace, lot of love and blessings in your life. Thank you so much. Namaste.